Screaming like the start of a race. Diet Pepsi's my fuel in this Monday maze. Shake the weekend fog off my tired face. The hustling begins, no time to waste. Hey Monday, motivation, bring it on. Let's do this thing. The crowd won't stop, the fire will show. Step by step, I feel the glow. It's my time now, let's start the show. Sun clouds up higher, chasing dreams like chasing fire. We got my rhythm set to overdrive. This Monday motivation vibe's keeping me alive. Hey Monday, motivation, bring it on. Let's do this thing. The crowd won't stop, the fire will show. Step by step, I feel the glow. It's my time now, let's start the show. Street lights fading, sun climbs up higher, chasing dreams like chasing fire. Got my rhythm set to overdrive. This Monday motivation vibe's keeping me alive. Hey Monday, motivation, bring it on. Let's do this thing. The crowd won't stop, the fire will show. Step by step, I feel the glow. It's my time now, I own the show. Know the week can be heavy, but I'm tougher still. Climbing the mountain, fueled by will. Each heartbeat whispers, yes you can. I'm golden, helping every woman and man. Hey Monday, motivation, bring it on. Let's do this thing. The crowd won't stop, the fire will show. Step by step, I feel the glow. It's my time now, let's start the show.
Hey guys, what's up? It is Monday, which means it is Monday Motivation Night. And it's the end of this series for habits. So I really need a Monday motivation tonight after the kind of day I've had. So thank you guys for being here. More people will be here as they get the notification. There's lots of great things going on the YouTube. So people will come in and bounce around and stuff. So we'll make sure that we say hello to them when they do come in. But welcome in. If you do not know who I am Pamela, aka Scooterrenee. I'm your host of tonight's Monday Motivation, as I am for all Monday Motivation. And I also do auctions on my channel, usually on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and another day maybe. And then I might be on other people's channel as well. So speaking of other people's channel, that's why you need to click on the three dots. If you have a blue wrench, click on the three dots out to the side of the person's name. Go over, subscribe to their channel. Make sure you're supporting each other if you would not mind on doing that. Also, guys, make sure you don't forget to do the YouTube things. Make sure you are subscribed to my channel if you are not already subscribed. Ring that bell for all notification and a thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate that. So, if you are new to my channel, I hope you'll keep coming on back. Tonight is the last night of the Habit series, but you can go back and catch the last 3 months or so that we've been doing this series and watch the other topics if you find any of those that might be fitting for what you're going through at whatever point in your life that you are in. Next week, we will be beginning a new series. So I haven't changed the thumbnail yet, but I figure tonight's going to be a short night, and we're wrapping it all up with this whole habits and the 4 laws of behavior change. And so I thought, okay, I'm going to change the schedule, and next week we're going to start the series. So I'm super excited about it. I'll tell you all more about that in a little bit. Also, all my OGs, you know who you are. You're popping in. You're saying hello. It's always so good to see you guys. I always love seeing your names, no matter where I'm at, Monday Motivation, auction, whatever, in my shorts. I just love seeing your names pop up in the comments and so forth. So, and the playback crew, thank you for being here, watching this. If you are the playback crew, let me know that you're the playback crew by leaving a comment below watching this video. And if you would like to participate in the chat participation questions, there's only one tonight, guys. But if you would like to participate here going forward, feel free to participate in that. I do a monthly drawing each month on the first Monday of each month. So, man, I felt like it was fast. Let's see who all is in chat. First, I'm going to get a drink. So tonight, we are on episode 145. We're almost to 150, guys. Almost to 150. 5 more weeks. First one in is, and hopefully she's still here, Kaleidoscope of Happiness. Welcome in. Hopefully you're still in here or you come back. We got my feather sister Selena here. Hello, hello. Welcome in. We got Kathy here. Hey, sweet Kathy. Welcome in. Good to see you. We got Joanne. Hey, Joanne. How are you? We got Tammy here. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Tammy did well today on her surgery. So thank you guys for your prayers for Tammy. Not as great as this. Huh? Than this. Let's see. Crack and Mary. Hello. Welcome in. Good to see you, Crack and Mary. Yeah, she's doing good. I just got off the phone with Tammy, so she's doing really good. We got Karen here, my favorite brown sugar. Hello, Karen. Welcome in. All right. So, like I said, more people will come in as they get the notification. I hope you guys had a great weekend. For me, it was pretty quiet. I worked at the flea market Saturday and Sunday. And then Robert and I went sourcing yesterday for a bit early in the morning before I had to be at the flea market. So, very quiet weekend, which was awesome. I watched an old movie Friday night, and Saturday night we didn't really do much. So tonight, as I stated earlier, we are finishing up this series, and I'm so excited. I've enjoyed this series. I've learned a lot from this series on habit, but I'm ready to move on to something else. So Lisa D, welcome in. So good to see you. But we're going to put a nice, beautiful bow on this series of habits and be done with it. I'm sure we'll brush on some of this again and other topics. But tonight's topic is all about the secrets to results when it comes to habit and making those habits last for us. Make sure I'm not missing anything in chat. All right, let's move on. Let's go. The secret to getting results that last is to never stop making improvements. Don't count the days, make the days count. Yes, there's going to be a huge test. This is like our semester final. You know it. There's an intriguing ancient Greek tale that's called the Sorites paradox. I'm not sure if I'm saying the Sorites part. But it explores how even the smallest actions can add up over time. So here's one to think about. Can a single coin truly make someone wealthy? A single coin, can that truly make someone wealthy? So chat participation time, because it sounds like a perfect opportunity for that. Who here thinks a single coin truly makes someone wealthy? You say, I do, me, yes, no, not I, whatever, not it. Do you think one single coin can make someone wealthy? Karen says me. Frank and Mary says me. Tammy says not really. Joanne says no. Selena says yes. She says yep. Hey, Mary, welcome in. Good to see you. So, Mary, the chat participation question, in case you didn't hear, do you think a single coin can truly make someone wealthy? Lisa D says yes. Now, Tammy's got to be technical on us. She says only if it weighs one T. Is that what you're saying? 1 T, and it's solid gold. Is that 1T or 1 pound? She's probably using Siri. Siri. Is it Siri? I don't know where my brain has gone tonight, guys. Whoever she is, that's who she's probably using. Kathy said, it depends on the coin, but I do also how a person defines wealth, right? Yes. Mary says, yep. Yepers. Ton. Obvious. I don't know how I didn't know that. So, what about if you had someone had a stack of 10 coins? It's hard to call them rich even at 10 coins, right? But if you add one more coin, and then another, and another, and you just keep going, eventually you'd have to agree that the person can't be considered wealthy just from a single coin. But without that first coin, wealth wouldn't even start to accumulate. It really makes you ponder how tiny steps can lead to big changes. So let's talk about habits for one more moment, one more night. So you might doubt that a single small change could really change everything in your life. But what if you added another little change, and then another little change, and then another? Before you know it, you would realize that those tiny adjustments have genuinely transformed who you are and how you live. I feel like I got hair on my lip. The secret to successfully changing your habits isn't about making one small improvement. It's about making 1,000 little changes. Think of it as stacking up tiny habits like the coins, each one acting as a building block that contributes to the bigger picture of your overall success. At first glance, small improvements can feel so very insignificant, easily lost in the grand scheme of things. But just like how that one coin won't make you wealthy, a single positive change like meditating for just a minute or reading a single page, we talked about all the different habits that you could start. Just that one single positive change probably won't lead to a major transformation, but remember, every little bit counts. Over time, as you keep adding small changes, you'll notice that the balance of your life starts to shift. Each little improvement feels like adding a grain of sand to the positive side. Just a grain of sand. Y'all know how minuscule, how little, tiny a grain of sand is. But eventually, it gradually starts tipping those scales in your favor. If you stay committed, you'll eventually reach a point where things become easier. Good habits will start to feel more natural, and instead of working against you, the momentum of your efforts will be on your side. So throughout this series, we've explored countless stories of remarkable individuals. If you will remember some of those stories, we learned about some of the Olympic gold medalists. We talked about Michael Phelps, the runner in a different country and stuff. The award-winning artists. We talked about visionary business leaders, heroic doctors, and we also discussed hilarious comedians like, I think it was Chris Rock that we talked about. I always get Chris Rock and Kevin Hart switch around in my mind. I don't know why. But all of whom have harnessed the power of small habits to excel in their fields. Right, Kathy? Yes, Kathy says a grain of sand makes a pearl. One of my videos I did, because I love doing music videos, there was the oyster that was opened up and it had 2 pearls in it. It was talking about the pain. I think it might have been the one I did for Selena. It was talking about how the pain is what makes the pearl, because the sand, whatever hurts the oyster, and the oyster, that's what makes them make the pearl, right? I think that's right. I think that's how I understood it. So while each person, team, and organization that we have highlighted in the series they have faced unique challenges, they've also made progress in a similar way by dedicating themselves to making tiny, consistent improvements that are sustainable over time. Amelia video. That's what I was thinking, Selena. So success isn't just a destination or a finish line you rush to cross. It's actually a journey of continuous improvement and refining your approach. Remember, if you're finding it tough to change your habits, that's not your fault. The issue lies with your system. Those pesky bad habits that you keep cropping up, not because you lack the desire to change, but because your system for making those changes isn't quite right. And we've gone over all the different, systems and ways of doing these things. So as we wrap up this series, I truly hope you feel empowered. I encourage you to go back and watch some, those that really spoke to you, those that you really want to implement the ideas that we shared and so forth. I really encourage you to go back and watch those again if you feel you need to. Hey, Nancy, welcome in. Good to see you. The 4 laws of behavior change, they give us valuable tools and strategies to create a better system and develop healthier habits. Sometimes you might struggle to remember a habit, and that's when you need to make it obvious. First, behavior law change. Other times you might lack the motivation to get started. And in those moments, it's helpful to make it attractive. The second behavior law of change. There will be occasions when a habit feels too challenging, and simplifying it can make all the difference. So make it easy. The third behavior law change. And of course, there will be days when you don't feel like sticking with it. So finding ways to make it rewarding is key by making it satisfying, which was the 4th law that we covered. And I'm telling you guys, this is going to be quick tonight. So when we get done, if y'all want to hang out and just talk, we can do that tonight. Because I don't have much in my notes for tonight because we are finishing, as I said. So improvement is a journey without an endpoint. There's no one-size-fits-all solution. Whenever you're aiming to get better, you can revisit the 4 laws of behavior change to identify the next hurdle to overcome. Make it obvious, make it attractive, make it easy, make it satisfying, and you'll be able to create that habit. It's a continuous cycle. It's always on the lookout for that next 1% boost in your progress. Remember, we've talked this whole time about 1% improving. Right, Selena, that was part of my short today. I quoted the line from Bring It On. Nobody said anything about the movie, but I was like, can anybody identify what movie that line comes from? But that's where it came from, was Bring It On. The key to achieving lasting results is to keep making improvements. You'd be amazed at what you can achieve if you just keep going. Think about the business that you could grow with consistent effort, or the incredible shape that you could get in through ongoing training. The knowledge that you can gain by never stopping your learning is equally impressive. And imagine the wealth that you could accumulate if you stay committed to just saving. The true friendships that we have built through YouTube and in our real lives right here on this channel, the friendships that we have built, those deep friendships you cultivate. They flourish when you keep showing that you care. Remember, small habits, they aren't just additions. They compound and they grow over time. That's the magic of the atomic habits, guys. Just a few small changes can lead to incredible results. And guys, that's it. That's all I have for my notes. I told you it's going to be a very short night. we are actually done with this series on habits. Congratulations if you have kept up and we're here for the whole series. We've been doing the whole habit series for a couple of months, 3 or 4 months from when I went back to try to figure out when the first of this habit series started. So if you've been here from the very get-go of this series, congratulations to you. I'm just like, I'm ready to move on to something different. So, but I truly hope you have enjoyed this series on habits. You know, there's so much that I took from it, and I hope there was pieces that y'all can take and apply to your life as well. Isn't that crazy, Karen? Like, no wonder everybody's gonna be sick come next week. Hey, Kraken. Kraken said you can always change your behavior positively, set realistic goals, break them into small steps, identify and manage triggers, and celebrate your progress. Yes, love it, Kraken. Yes, my favorite, as always, is you can't eat a whole elephant. Got to break it down to bite-sized pieces. So, I'm excited for the next series, if you cannot tell. And in case you want to get the book and follow along with me, we will be doing our next series. I got the workbook right here. I got the book in my backpack because I was going to start on the thumbnails for that series, at least for the rest of this month, because we'll only get, I think, 2 or 3 in this month, and then December, with the holidays coming up, we'll get it going. But the next series that we are doing, and I'm only sharing this because some of you, if this is a trigger for you, or if it's something that you've been wanting to work on in your life as well, you can prepare for it and be ready to start. But the next series, in case you want to get the book and be able to follow along with me in the book or study along with me, whatever, we'll be doing our next series on forgiving what you can't forget. And it's by Lisa Turkuris. I can't ever pronounce her last name. But she is an amazing Proverbs 31 ministry woman. I follow her forever, ever since I started Proverbs 31. She's an incredible author. But we will be doing this, Forgiving What You Can't Forget. The book looks just like this. This is the workbook that I have. And if you're like me and you've gone through something traumatic, this series, I believe, is going to help not only myself, but also help you to discover how to move on, make peace with painful memories, and create a life that's beautiful again. So I hope you'll come back. First in the series is going to start next Monday, episode 146, which means we only got 4 more weeks after that to hit 150 episodes. So I'm pretty excited about that too. So, oh my goodness, Lisa D had to scrape off her windshield. And it's snowing. Like, that's so crazy to me. But it was stupid cold here today. That's my favorite saying. Stupid cold today. I have too, Kathy. I love her. And I used to get like the email every day, the email that you would get. So that's just something that's been laid on my heart. I've got this book, and I got one other one that I want to cover. But that won't happen until after we're done with this one. This one, I'm not sure how long it will take us to do. It won't be as long as the habits one for sure. But yeah, if you want to get the book and be able to follow along, read along with me, share your thoughts from it. I got the workbook so I could take the chat participation questions from the workbook and kind of really help us, think about things and different aspects and looks and so forth to the topic. So this, Karen says, can't wait. Yay. Yeah, right, Selena. Yeah. So for me, guys, most of y'all know I wanted this book so bad a while back, and I just never got it. But I feel like this is something that can help with my situation with my stepdad. So I've been wanting to cover this for quite some time. Mary says, cool, can't wait. Subject matter is something I've been working on for a few years. You have flurries? Oh. No, don't want any snow. Y'all keep the snow. Here you go, Joanne. Lisa, Lysa. And then however you pronounce that last name. Terkeurst. This says 6 sessions, but they put a couple of chapters together or so in the workbook, so it'll be more than 6 sessions, more than likely. But I'm gonna try to put this with the book and try to really incorporate a lot of this into the chat participation, because I feel like so many of us could really incorporate this in our lives and really get into the chat more about this stuff. So that's why I do it, is to get you guys talking more in chat instead of me doing all the talking. So the book, I got mine at Hobby Lobby, so you can get yours at Hobby Lobby. You can get it from Ardell's. You can get it on Amazon, because that's where I originally was going to get mine. Then Hobby Lobby happened to have a sale. So I got the book and I got the workbook. So the book is going to be a regular, like this size book. This is what it's going to look like. So, yeah, I already showed it to her. She said she got it. Can you help me find a flag box? My dad's dad was a veteran, and the military gave my dad 3 flags, American flag and 2 ship flags. Wow. Yeah, you bet, buddy. I'll keep an eye out for those. We might have some at the store. Yeah. So Tammy and I will look for those, and we'll show them to you Wednesday, or send you some pictures in email or whatever. So I thought we had some there at the store. You know, I really think that it's going to really get us thinking, right, Selena? I think it's going to make us think about things a different way than what we thought about before. I like that it gives scriptures to refer to. Y'all know I try not to keep this channel. I don't try to focus too much on religion or politics, but I just feel like just from some of the feedback I get here on YouTube and the outside world, I just really feel like this is something that we could all use. And I feel like, you know, just turning 51, I feel like I could use this in my life for sure. I don't know if Robert has his dad's flag, because Robert's sister had it. I don't know if Dan got it or if Robert got it. I was wondering what that smell was, Selena. Oh, Joanne said her uncle made a box for her dad's flag. I have never been to, awesome, Kathy. She said, just order workbook. There you go. Now there's the book. So, you can work along in the workbook too. So, I'd never been to a military style funeral until Robert's dad passed. And we actually had the, what do they call it? They do the guns. What is that? This taps or something, right? Something like that. So, and then we had the guy that played the horn for the thing. Right, Selena? I'm sure there'll be a lot of talk in between. Right, Karen? Yes, a lot of people don't know forgiveness is a part of healing, so I can't wait for this new series, right? You know, it's like, I think that was the part that I need as far as the what you can't forget is the part. So, "21 gun salute." Thank you, Joanne. I was like, I cannot remember what that was, but I've never been to one until Robert's dad passed away. He was in the Air Force. That's what his dad was in the Air Force, and my brother was in the Navy. Right, yes, every time the shot goes off, because, I mean, they're not far away from you either. So, taps, roll call, and 21 pew pew salute. Thank you, guys. I could not remember what it was. And then, of course, you know, even if we're watching a movie on TV and it's got that in it, when they played the song or whatever it's called, that gives me chills every time. So, all right, guys. Anything else? Right, Lisa D. I can only imagine. Being, you said 12, right? Yeah, 12. I can only imagine on that. I don't know if my grandpa on my dad's side, he was in the military. He actually came over here from Czechoslovakia when he was a teenager, and he served in our served for America. I want to say he was in the first World War I, because I didn't realize, I mean, he was like born in 1800 something. So, but when he came over here, and he passed away like in 85, 86, something like that. And I was young, so I don't remember if they did the 21 gun salute thing for him or not. What? I'm so confused. Selena said, okay, I have an idea. I have a toy washer now. Oh, bear with me. Okay. I want it to look, Santa outfit is being washed. All right, those of us that speak Selenanese, and we speak between the lines. Real quick, guys, just to let you know, this week, as always, tomorrow night, 7:30 p.m. Central, I'll be on for the live auction of the Slightly Unhinged Sanity sold separately. Wednesday night, I'll be on at 7:30 p.m. Central as well for midweek madness sale. And then Thursday night at 7 p.m. Central, we'll be doing another Guess the Guess live auction. Pretty much you can guess the guess already, so I have not changed that up. Might change the whole thumbnail again. I haven't quite decided. So, thank you. I knew taps somewhere was in there. 24-note bugle call that has served as the official song of remembrance. Thank you, Kraken. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to let y'all go because we started heavy next week. So we'll definitely go probably the 45 minutes to an hour, which is what I try to make all these Monday Motivation is 45 minutes to an hour. Sometimes we go over because sometimes y'all get really involved in it. So, and that's okay. We'll go as long as we need to on those nights. So make sure you do all the YouTube things. You subscribe, ring that bell for all notifications, and a thumbs up. Make it a great week, guys. If I don't see you somewhere around the YouTube, remember the secret is getting results that last is to never stop making improvements. Don't count the days. Make the days count. Congratulations to every one of you that have been here for the whole series. We're going to cut it short tonight because there wasn't much to it. So thank you guys again for being here the whole series and for future series. So y'all make it a great rest of your night. I'll see you somewhere around the YouTube. Now let's do these things. Good night, everybody.